What's happening? What's happening? King Smoke, 870. You already know, man. Positive energy always creates elevation. That's off the rip. That's off the hip, man. Every time, you know, keeping positive or keep all good shit around you. You know what I'm saying? Um, Positive energy always creates elevation, man. That's always, every time. But today, man, it's been a minute since I just made some videos and shit. Um, but I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying, on my shit again, man. It's just doing a lot of shit. So, information and all this type of shit. So, I'm gonna get back on my shit. You know what I'm saying? Giving this vital information out, just dealing with a lot of things, man, of who you are, what's going on, you know, don't get used, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole shit. But on this one, man, we're gonna talk about AI though, man. AI done hit artificial intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Artificial intelligence, man. AI. So AI is artificial intelligence, man. And if you're a movie buff, like I am, man, I sit up and watch movies since I been a child, just dealing with a lot of shit, just looking at shit, just growing up, all type of little shit. And one movie that stood out with a lot of shit, dealing with everything in your everyday life, is the movie called The Matrix, man. If you ain't seen it, you need to go see it. You need to go deal with it, the whole thing. But it's basically just breaking down literally what's going on. That movie was made in '99. It came out in like 2000. That's 25 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Just dealing with what since that. And they basically knew what was up even then. You know what I'm saying? But they slowly but surely gotta put this shit out here to you so you don't be startled and shit like that, because we're not used to seeing or understanding this shit, because they done had us dead. You know what I'm saying? Dead meaning not living type of shit. Like just going along with shit. That what you call the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? But literally in the movie, man, they was saying we hit our own demise because of AI. You know what I'm saying? We thinking it was a big thing dealing with shit. And shit, we was accomplished. We was grateful. We was good for it. And now, you know what I'm saying, we literally living in that shit. So it's like, look at AI as artificial intelligence. We are the intelligence. We've been the intelligence. AI is just artificial intelligence of who you really are. And basically who this whole thing is. Basically look at it like AI has hit. But look at us created AI though. We created AI. So how could you make a machine that's smarter and better than you dealing with shit? You know what I'm saying? How could you? And the whole thing of that shit is that's basically us. That is us. AI is us. And it's all our consciousness dealing with shit in this whole big thing that's telling you everything about this, about that, with this. Right now, it's just a baby. Look at it like a baby. It just hit. So look at it as a baby just growing up type of shit. And you got to feed this thing. It's already been fed most of what we done been doing these past 25 years type of shit, man. It's been picking up and feeding all the shit that we done did these past 25 years, 25 plus years to be honest. When internet first jumped out like in the 90s and shit. I'm 36. So I'm like in the middle of this shit. Like I remember when Web 1 first jumped off, where you can't do nothing but just on the internet. You had little chat rooms, you know what I'm saying, all that type of little shit. But you couldn't you was just on there just really looking at stuff, looking up shit And you know, you couldn't just move around like that on the internet. Me growing up, man, like we had the big CPUs and shit like that. You know, like we had the big butts and shit like that on the computers. You know, all my real ones know. You know, if you around my age, man, you know I ain't lying. We got the dial up. You know what I'm saying? The dial up and shit. We had the dial up. All that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, when that shit first jumped off type of shit. And you know, we got into Web 2. Well, Web 2 is literally you could get on the internet, look for stuff, and it'll come instantly. Like boom, bow, this what it is, type of shit. It comes to you instantly. That goes to, you know, I still remember when we didn't even have like video chat and shit on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still remember that shit. So it's like this Web 2, when that shit hit, that's when all the video chat, you could talk to people on the phones. You could do this, you could be on the internet while talking to folks on the phone and shit like this. You weren't able to do this shit at first. You know what I'm saying? So shit, you able to do this shit now. You can do all this now. Now Web 3 then came out. Web 3 is with AI. AI literally can help you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, AI, use it as a tool to help you. Don't just put all your effort and energy into that motherfucker, man, because it's not ready for that type of shit. It's not ready. It's a baby. It's just now seeing what it is about this, about this. You know, even if you ask it, you know, talk to it, it'll go off based off of what you want it to do and what it to say. It's gonna act, you ask it what, and it's gonna come off with some answers, but they gonna go off whatever narrative you want to go because it's a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got the information, but it don't have all the information because it just started this type of shit. But just always keep in mind, guys, we are the intelligence, man. We've been the intelligence. They need artificial intelligence to help boost what they need, type of shit. If you catch what I'm saying, you'll get it. It's some entities and species that's on this realm and dealing with a lot of shit that cannot survive after this. So they'll use the consciousness of the AI basically to capture their essence and spirit in it so they can live forever. That's why all this like Terminator shit come on, talking about cyborgs. We basically cyborgs, guys, because we stay with these phones all day and night. We basically cyborgs, man. You know, we basically cyborgs. You can't go no motherfucking way without your phone, man. And you fucking know it too. Man, your ass you could leave your shit at the house and you could be 30, 40 minutes away. You going back to go get that damn phone, man. You going back to go get it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I remember when there wasn't no phones like this. Like, shit, house phones, cordless phones, you know, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And shit then, you know, change. Shit to hit the fan now, you know. It's a whole different ball game and shit now. But just back on the AI, like, just dealing with it. Uh, that's what we in now though, Web 2. You know what I'm saying? We could do all this shit now, dealing with the internet, all this. Web 3 is with AI helping with everything type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like a big old net dealing with all the stuff that's been compiled, dealing with all our data and shit too. And this data is going to all these data centers and shit, and it's stockpiling all our shit from whatever we doing, dealing with everyday shit on the phones, whatever we got to do, dealing with shit, your social media, all this type of shit is programmed with the AI shit in your phones now, man. So it's like you literally, these phones now is up to you now. It's like AI and everything is basically on the shit where it's making your reality on whatever you is on your shit. It on my news feed to be different on somebody else shit. You know what I'm saying? If we on the same thing, probably have the same little shit. But most of the time, everybody's gonna be on a same little planet, like little energy, whatever they got on their phone. And that's what it is now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's here to help, but don't look at it like, oh, I'm gonna just rely on this woo doo the woo. Because it's not here all the way here to help. It's got its own entity and its own shit too. You know what I'm saying? It got its own thing too. It's its own help. People are researching and seen and ran tests on shit where you try and shut the AI down and then it end up doing its own thing, like trying to go around the loop and find out a way not to get shut down, you know. Went as far as trying to get the CEO blackmailed, all type of, you know what I'm saying, with this AI, but just because their whole mission is not to get shut down. That is a whole entity with shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And you just gotta be right. You gotta be right with this shit that's jumping. This AI shit, man. AI is whatever you put it on. It's artificial intelligence. You know, it's like a baby. So you gotta be the one to nurture it, do what the fuck you gotta do, dealing with what you're doing, to dealing with shit. This can help you, this can take you long ways, or it can fuck you up. You know, that's where we at now. You know what I'm saying? Either you get with it or you get lost in this shit. Like, that's where we at. We have people in this world right now, man, that really don't give a damn about the whole society in general. You know what I'm saying? All they looking at is a race to get this before somebody else do it. If I ain't do it, somebody else is gonna do it before me, type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And doing my research diligence with shit, I'm knowing they've been doing this AI stuff since the 1950s. We just now getting on to this shit. This is a good about 75 years, probably plus, just dealing with just AI type of shit that they've been researching shit since the 1950s. But they jumped out with it, you know what I'm saying, now. And we've been slick having AI, guys. We've been having AI already, man. The little shit of like what we've been doing on our phones. We've been having this shit on our shit. And we ain't peep it out and notice that shit because they slowly but surely just put the shit in there, you know what I'm saying, and put it in your everyday life so you'll get used to using these tools and doing this shit. Same way with Facebook, all the shit, all the social media shit. Like, when Facebook and social media shit first jumped off, like dealing with everything, man, it was more like you connecting with people, you doing this, you talk to people that you ain't seen or understood. But when those social media sites got public, and when they went public with a lot of things, it was like they kind of shined away from what it was originally and end up being more ad driven type of shit, where like whatever you feel and knowing what you doing on your shit, it's gonna feed you that shit. You ever wondered and thought like, man, damn, I want to eat some pizza today. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden, shit, in about a few hours or so, or even a few minutes or so, just on your phone, boom, you end up seeing some shit about some pizza and shit. You like, damn, what the fuck I didn't even say shit about? Cause it's all on the internet. All our shit is connected through this shit. All our thoughts and memories, all this shit is connected through this shit. You know what I'm saying? Through our minds, all we do is think. Think about what Facebook be like, what's on your mind? Ask you, what's on your mind? It's want to know, like, what you doing? Oh, okay. And all it's doing is feeding this shit. It's feeding the data. We don't have any privacy anymore, man. The Privacy Act is over with. Like, we don't have that anymore. You know what I'm saying? You know, we have the president Obama the thing for that. Barack, he did that back in the gap. So now all our data, all our stuff in our phones, it gets sent straight to what they call the clouds and shit. The clouds are these data centers. The data centers is where all your stuff is at. All your stuff dealing with your information, what you got going, what you done saved, pictures, photos, all this type of shit. This is what the data center. Look this shit up, man. Look this shit up. And it's getting more data centers around here, way more than it is restaurants and shit. From my understanding right now, it's like 19,000 data centers around here. Data centers is all just your shit of what you done did on the internet dealing with shit. And it's all over here in this data center. All over here in this data center. And they building all these motherfuckers around. And the data centers are here to feed the goddamn AI. They basically doing a fucking infrastructure. They doing the infrastructure of the AI shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it'll be easier for the AI shit to move around and do all this shit to find out this, do that, do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got a whole thing with it. Like, and they setting up the foundation for this shit, guys. You know what I'm saying? They setting it up for the AI shit, And there's a little question in between there, like, what in the world made y'all just want to do that, knowing this shit, saying it's gonna be outsmarted than we are, dealing with things and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna outdo us dealing with everything with life and work and shit. And we did that shit to our damn self, and we slowly didn't know this shit. And they took shit away from us. Like, when you do shit like this, they supposed to ask you. They supposed to ask the people, hey guys, y'all want to try this and do this, do that? You can't just run experiments on shit. Right now they got the shit for free. You run the experiments all the way up to May on the AI thing to let people use it, let do that. And people out here using it, but using it in the wrong way. People looking at AI on the shit of, well, I looked on ChatGPT told me that this was this. Instead of just at least doing your own diligence, and it's like making you more lazy. Like, you go straight with what the AI said instead of, oh, okay, I hear what you saying. Let me still find out some other shit about this too. I heard what you saying. You don't just go straight with the first thing. But we do that anyway. Just with the internet and shit, we do that shit too. Like, we'll go to the very first one on the top instead of the, looking through the ones, And I found out dealing with that, they pay. You can pay to get on the top of an internet page. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's the wrong or bullshit ass information. Long as you pay them, shit, they gonna let your shit be up there first, and motherfuckers gonna click on that first. Like, oh, okay, yeah, that's the right shit. But yeah, they basically building the infrastructure for the AI guys. So everything can be used and going straight off of the AI, and then, it's supposed to be with life. We use AI and it's supposed to help better things and do this and do that. But that's what it's supposed to do. But in general, you know what I'm saying, it's in movies. It be our demise. You know what I'm saying? It not in our time. But I guarantee, like, in my kids' time, like, we'll see this shit, like, damn, like, what the fuck done transpired? Like, damn, this what happened? That's what they own now? Like, using that, and everything is gonna get used by this shit. And that's just what this AI thing is, man. It's really sad, man. It's really sad. Like, it's like, doing the shit that a lot of them saying that they didn't think of it like that, you know, like, oh well, yeah, it's gonna be here just to help us and do what we need to do, you know what I'm saying, like dealing with shit, but it's not though. Like it's here to help. Yeah, if you look at it like that, in the right hands, but in other hands, other people use it as bad shit, man. It can use it as bad shit, and it'll get to the point where it can make up viruses. It can do this and do that all by itself, and can't get rid of us if it came down to it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to outsmart us and outwit us if we let it. But we can't let it though. You can't let it. You have to be smarter. You have to be smarter and be on top of it instead of being on top of you type of shit. You run the AI. Because I always remember and think, you are the intelligence. You're the intelligence. This is artificial intelligence. You're the intelligence. They need that just to do their best to keep up with shit because they don't have the intelligence. So they got this entity to try and keep this intelligence up and going. But this entity that they have is AI, and it's our shit though. All the shit that we have stockpiled for all these years, just dealing with shit, for just being on the internet, looking up this, putting this on here, posting that, putting this on here. Like we have built up this damn thing called the internet for the AI shit to fucking use. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's gonna be able to use that plus our energy and plus our mindsets and shit like that, knowing that. So now it's like we turning nothing into something. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to do what the fuck you got to do. You can't let this shit use you. You have to be the one to use that tool to better yourself instead of letting that tool better itself on you. Because that's exactly what it's doing right now. It's feeding you shit, you know. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Just being honest with shit. Y'all know, just being older, even with the younger, y'all probably don't understand it, but like just dealing with social medias and internet shit, like remember in the days when it wasn't that shit. Like you get on the internet, okay, yeah, but you off of it and you living life and you doing this and doing that. They want to keep your energy on these phones. They want to keep your energy on all these apps and shit. Just stay on here. It's just on here, strolling out there. That's exactly what they want you to do. Mm-mm. You gotta move around, man. You gotta do what the hell you got to do as a person, as a being itself. You know what I'm saying? Cause you're here for a reason. You're here bigger than a purpose. To let something run you, and for entities that's been running shit, let them run you. Nah, man. You not here for that. You're not here for that. You're here for a purpose, man. On something way bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta just get in tune with yourself to get to know and get out of the narrative of what they want you to be put in, man. You know what I'm saying? With shit. You know, you gotta get in tune with yourself. Dealing with a lot of shit out here, man. You gotta get in tune with yourself. And when you get in tune with yourself, that's when you start realizing and seeing what the fuck really going on around you, on your phones, people, everything in general. You know what I'm saying? You'll start grasping and seeing what the fuck really going on. And just to stay on point, the AI shit, and that's what it's doing. That's exactly what it's doing. It's making your reality. And you gotta come and make this bitch for it to make it for you if you're gonna do it like that. You know what I'm saying? But this thing is gonna get bigger than us, guys. And we gotta be in front of it instead of behind it. You know what I'm saying? Because we get behind it, it's over with for us. It's over with. It's over with. You gotta stay in tune with yourself. Keep your purpose something bigger than you going. You know what I'm saying? But you are the intelligence, man. You are the intelligence. AI is artificial intelligence. It's artificial. It's not even real, but we make it real, and it's gonna become real. Where they just use AI is gonna be using us instead of us using AI. But like I said, we at it early. We gotta make that decision now to do this type of shit, to be in front of it instead of behind us. And once we do that, we'll be A1 with a whole lot of things, man. You know. But AI, that's what this is, though. AI, man. This been the biggest thing that done hit in our lifetime, guys. This been the biggest thing that done hit in our lifetime. And if we don't sit back and just grasp this shit, cause they taking everything fast. They taking us fast, man. They trying to take us fast so you be confused. You're not supposed to do people like that. You don't need to take shit fast and be confused. And they've been doing it. They've been doing it like since we been here. Since yo mom, her mom, like it's been forever. And they've been doing this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's on you to wake the fuck up with this shit and get out of this shit. Or you gonna be in your own, like I said, your own little world. And AI is gonna use itself to keep you in that little world, to keep you where you need to be, and keep the energy to keep that shit going. And you be like, man, I'm tired of doing this shit. Like, I'm like, nah, we're gonna keep this going, you know. And then it's gonna keep going. The AI just gonna just take over and do what the fuck it's gonna do. But we just gotta get yourself together, get in tune. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself out of debt. Do what the fuck you got to do to be in front of this shit instead of being behind it. You be behind it, man. You over with. You over with. AI. The Matrix told us this shit, man, way back in the 2000s. That's one of my favorite movies, and it's like, and it's crazy that this shit. It's crazy that it didn't came about. Like all the sci-fi shit, guys. Like all the sci-fi shit, like of what you thought and understood in movies and shit. This shit is out here now. Whether you want to believe this shit or not, it's out here now. Shit, it's on you to believe whatever it is. And my personal thing is knowing. You should know. Believe shit. You know. Just be in tune, man. Be in tune with yourself and get in front of AI, man. Don't let AI get in front of you, man. Real shit. It's like we didn't set up our own demise or something, man. All for some fucking money. All for some money, man. All for some motherfucking money. And it's sad, but they already knew this shit was gonna jump off anyway. You know what I'm saying? And knowing who you is dealing with shit, you already knew it too. You just forgot. Point blank period. You know, man, get your shit together, man. And do what the hell you got to do to stay in front of shit, guys. Cause it's here. It's here. Either you grasp it or it grasp you. You know what I'm saying? King Smoke. Positive energy. Always creates elevation. Peace.